Hi everyone, I'm just sitting here in front of the creation. It's right here. My eye has been locked on this, what I think is a planet. I'm staring at it and it's staring into my soul. I'm just thinking about what's right here, right in front of us, beyond the artificial clouds in the sky. Seeing through that, the stars and the planets are shining through it. I'm just staring at them, thinking about the creator, this creation, thinking about the game that we're in, finding all the puzzle pieces and finding clues, remembering who we are before this timeline started. It's all right there in front of us, our whole lives. All it takes is a little bit of digging and you'll start to, if you're open-minded and start taking the hints and taking the clues, you'll start to see. You'll start to remember who you are. Not who you are in this simulation game, but who you were before whatever timeline we're in started. I've been thinking about the argumentative spirit that takes over religions. I see the mind control of essentially people who have become completely hateful and legalistic over their belief system. It's a certain spirit that drives people to completely miss the point of what exactly they're trying to practice spiritually. I think it tends to get to people's brains, essentially. The doctrine and the written words. I'd hate to break it to you, but a physical book isn't eternal. Words are eternal in written spiritually in knowledge and understanding. Ink, black carbon ink, will not stand the test of time. But what will is opening your mind and your heart and seeing things differently, changing your perception. As I was saying, all the clues you would ever need to solve the riddle of life have all been right in front of you, your whole existence. It's just a matter of seeing them and putting two and two together. It seems that's the most common disability that people have, is the ability to put two and two together. Is when you start just seeing the underlying meaning of words and how everything's in the English language is, it's spellcasting and it's all anagrams. We could view these things as bad things, or we could take these things as a hint to help us wake up. Even look at your own name or whatever name you identify with. Just have an open mind and be creative and don't be afraid to look at the numerology and the gematria of things you've said or things you've done, things about you, because it might unlock clues as to who you actually are and where you're trying to get to during this time-space existence. It certainly is fascinating, and I'm learning new things every day. My perception of reality is changing every day. And I'm viewing things more positively. I've been dragged through hell. Even in this year by dark beings, and as I've gradually have woken up over the last 5 years or so, I would go through some long-term attacks that I didn't really do anything about. But as my consciousness has grown, especially this year, whenever I do get attacked, it has been very intense and very short, and I know how these things which don't deserve any attention operate, and I don't have anything to fear, and I don't believe that I ever will be attacked again. I just have the knowledge of how these things work and how this system works, and I'm just not afraid. I'm just am beyond that now. All I want to do is help people find the true Christ, which is a collective. It's not necessarily waiting on a single person. You have the power to make the change right now. I'm still staring at this planet. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. It's just staring right back at me as I'm speaking. I hope all is well with everyone, and I hope we can learn and grow, because this is the time. This is our chance to learn and know what's going on, and the veil that's covered our eyes. Everything we need to figure out has always been right in front of us. It's just a matter of shifting our lenses and figuring out how these things work. The rabbit hole is not scary. It might seem strange at first, but you'll come to terms more and more quickly and be able to stomach more and more. And in the end, I promise that you'll be absolutely amazed at our world and how it works. I'm just staring at it right now. It's just incredible. I'm so thankful that I'm here right now. During this time, I'm thankful. Just staring up at the creation, and I want to help people be able to see what I see, and I'm still growing and learning too. This is a collective thing. This is a consciousness. This is collective. And I hope we can touch the waters above. and find where we came from at the beginning, before all this system happened, before we've spawned here in our current consciousness. Have we lived in the past? Have we had past existences? Are there clues that we have in our childhoods of our mistakes that we made in past existences? Is that the karma of negative things that happened in our childhood? That's something I've thought about. It certainly makes you think about negative things that happened to you in your early years of your life, and what exactly was possibly the spiritual cause or cause and effect of what happened, and are you going to be the one who's going to break the cycle? Because this is it. If you're listening to this, you're the one who's here to break the cycle and make the change. So I hope you can take what you can from this. I'm just learning too. This is a quiet night talk as I'm sitting here in the midst of the beautiful creation. Thank you.